the science. Alright, we'll get another one with beautiful science. Like, rich deposit is one of the best quirks though, if it works, that is, right? If you get some plants with it, it's super nice. Right, what do we get this time? There are no Vittori this time. Also no no, there are Aphorians. There are no Silcid. So we have the maximum money set up, right? The maximum amount of money for missions. Luxury and nutrition. Nutrition, sleep are good, right? Also, there is Elysium projects, and there are Hyperlanes, and there is Genesis cells, and there is replicating knives and space-time inversion and teleporters. It's like everything is here, and sleep replacement, but all of the good techs are in tier 4, right? There's nothing much in the early tiers, which is a bit of an issue. I guess we could maybe go for asteroids. We just had this, right? There's also food processors, which wouldn't be too terrible for making money as well. These are also quite nice. They're not planet cells, they're structures, so you know, we do get some income from luxury as well. So we have to try to sort of find a really good place for science. I don't think we want xenotourism because of this being available, meaning that we don't really want this in the late game to make prosperous plants more quickly when we can make legendaries. Especially with like hyperdrives, you can quite easily usually make Elysium work. So let's have a look. I would wonder if we could make Elysium work, right? Okay, our last run, Elysium. Let's see if Elysium can... Alright. A swamp and a mineral? And what do we have over here? Double Forge World. A desert can't be done yet. Into a farm, right? Alright, what about this? It's a two-way trade. But how are we going to get the things right? This can also make food. If we know that there's a thing behind here, then, you know, right. The beautiful part is that in both cases this will be a breeding program. So why don't we just stop with the breeding program, look to the left, and then see if we want a colony or a farm here. Like the ideal thing we find is some kind of colony. And we don't find a colony, so instead we're going to make a colony here then. Easy, right? There we go, we get the two-way trade, and we get a January. Getting 6 different resources is really easy. Getting a people-producing plant is successful, also really easy for us. Not so much the ore-producing plant though, because we don't really have that. But we can make this all work, so let's go ahead and build all of this stuff. So we'll just make an agro world here, which is fine. Then we can make the robots here, right? We can make a scavenger world for you, which you will not be able to connect. We have slipway relay length tech. You have solar superconductors. I wonder how good energy is with culture. I think it's quite good, especially with like Elysium. So I might want it, because there's no late game energy tech for the Bakar. I mean, there's plasma containment, which could work, right? It's all a bit expensive to build though. So let's go ahead and build. I want to know what this all is, right? Which things do we get? I guess, yeah, this is... it's obstructed by this, which is unfortunate. That works though, right? That's the beautiful part. It does work. And it does gets us our addendum mission. So I guess we do it. It hadn't been October, which is sort of the worst month to be in to do this at. It's so expensive to build. I also can't use this good anywhere, which is sort of annoying. Like, this is really annoyingly in the way. Yeah, it's like no ore here for you either, right? Just have a look around, just sort of like spend the time doing that. Yeah, there's no ore. So I would like to make bots here as well. I mean, I kind of have to. Can we like drill at some point? We get asteroid mining. Because that might just be a thing we do in order to make ore. I don't know, let's have a look what these two are. And nothing. Oh, that's not true. This can be energy. Let's go ahead and complete the task, right? And do that connection. We got 18 here. And I did be careful that we do keep the ore mining asteroids, right? Those are actually going to be valuable. I think I want to do this one. Now we get a two-way trade out of it. Then we can get 2 more resources that we haven't traded, right? We need green stuff and water or something. I'd love to build a science lab here for the green stuff. Like what we want is we want a big science lab with lots of green stuff and water together, because that with Hyperlanes that works together with Genesis cells as well. Which are 2 techs we probably want to pick. So yeah, I can see this happen. But we might want to keep an asteroid here so we can do asteroid mining, because that's the thing we're gonna need to do. Can we get to see what this is? I mean, this isn't bad, right? Although maybe take a robot, because I could get a robot lab up here too. It's a bit finicky, but it might work. Oh, there's a beautiful sights. Which I don't think I want. Strangely enough. I would rather take bacteria breeding here. And the arid here. And this here. And then we got 1, 2, 3. Ah, this is good. This is awesome. And then we get this here as well. If I just have some food for you, then, you know, we're golden. We'll start with this, because it's value. Yeah, maybe we'll start with, actually, what are you at? Minus 3%. Let's start with that, because no, it doesn't make any sense. We get to growing if I do that. I actually want to do it a little bit slower, because we want to build up, right? Okay, so we'll go to next year. Get a 2-way trade. Because it's the 4 mission done, and then we want 5 more 2-way trades. Right, okay. 4 ore, colonize 8 new planet types, I think. Gotta try to keep things going, right? We really want some food here for you. Now that's a food source. That works, doesn't it? Yeah, this works. Jungle farm. What do we... I could do a swamp farm as well. Actually, I wouldn't have access to, you know, the goods and stuff. But this would have access to another colony here. I mean, either way, right? It has to be this way, because... Look at that sort of stuff. This costs 2. I want to build around this asteroid here because I want to consume this. Since we didn't have an ability to get the Bakar mission, this is the best way we have of making money. Just use an asteroid. It's just quite expensive, right? $30, there we go. Maybe not. Like, undo all those. We might want to keep our asteroids, really. Because we have this tech available called gravitic mining, which would be quite nice to actually use. Instead of trying to, you know. So maybe we just take it a little slower, right? Go for this. I should have one thing a year though, that's super slow. And this does work, all this setup, but it doesn't really make a lot of money in the first place anyway. It's not really all that good. Lots of places to make things, right? But no, was it really? We could go next year, right? We could have tour trades. That's all good and all, right? But swamp primordial earth. I'm trying to also make this work, right? If we can get like the 5 two-way trades, we get 80 credits as well. It's nowhere near enough though. I mean, we could make chips here, right? But then this needs a bot. Oh well, there you go. Have a bot from here then. I guess we do consume one of these asteroids just because it's like so much better. Oh, we want one short, aren't we? I guess we have to skip this so we don't have to. Otherwise I have to pay like 3, 4, 6 extra. This is like amount of skippery does not feel very good because we are running out of time basically to build a lab. That's certainly the best method anyway. So you get like a two-way trade out of that. You get like this connection here. Pick up the 24. I mean, I guess that's okay, right? We get to this one upgrade. I still don't have that much. 5, 6, 7 plants. We haven't, not enough. Certainly goods here are nice. How are you doing? Yeah, of course. Okay. Oh no, we can't. Don't connect that, that's bad. We'll go to the next year, I think. And then 3410 we built the lab. We try to scan till October. This is the thing we have to do. And then you get the Gaia world. I do that so that we don't have to pay the extra 16, right? Which is just too much for us to handle right now. Because of this way you set this up, we're missing humans now. But there is an answer here. You got like food sense, right? Yeah. This is a remnant, right? Yeah, we need like one more type. Which can be an Arctic. You got a primordial already, right? Yeah, it can be an Arctic. You got a jungle already? Yeah, and a swamp as well. And an earth. Oh, we don't have a mineral one yet, right? No. Okay. The Denner mission, right? This mineral plant doesn't really vary much, but it does count towards the Denner mission. Now, what we want gravitic mining, I think, as a source of money. And get an upgrade for it too. In that case, do we want like solar superconductors? So there are some places for it. Like, do I want one of these tier 1 techs? Because they're cheap. I could get desert farms as well, right? Instead of desert things, but you know, we've got enough farms. I think we go for the solar superconductors, which will be available. Right, we could get energy here and like a ship here. Oh yeah, that would work, right? You could use that to make food if that's necessary. I don't know, maybe not, right? Let's look at this here, right? This could make food. Use the energy as ore, I guess, instead then. This also needs ore, is the thing. As that makes a two-way trade, right? It locks off the energy. Well, maybe we can do that somewhere else, right? We can make chips here. There we go. This sort of works together. What do we need? Like 5 two-way trades. Well, this is a two-way trade. It does work. Yeah, we get that two-way trade. There we go. That'll be sufficient. Trying to make the asteroids worth more though. It's gonna be. Maybe it's not asteroids though. Like looking at the asteroids we've got, they're not great. And this one's gonna be 3, right? Or we could just as well get geoharvesting. So it's. We do have weather controls, the thing, right? In this as well. Maybe that's not it. You might want to get cheap techs just to advance more quickly. Or just get the hydroponics just to advance more quickly through the tier. You get this and this and that and then we're there, right? But I don't know, maybe there's something to be said for food processor structures. I wouldn't really know what that is. None of it's super amazing. Anyway. There you go with the stuff, right? Let's have a look what this is. You can make people. You can just make some money. I don't know though, this doesn't really seem like it's all that amazing, which you get just one input. Just that. Yeah, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be trouble for a while. I don't really want to expand that way. It's so expensive. And lots of other places, well, that's also the case actually. But I kind of do this. So that is good. I think I do want to expand this over here. We can get a water lab in here. Also we get access to geoharvesting, right? No. Like, can we get like 2 more good techs, right? Geoharvesting, energy-driven industry, not really, right? So maybe do hydroponics first. Because it's cheap, right? We have enough money to spend this year, right? If I don't build too expensive things, maybe? The idea is just build some colonies this year, although not the final one, I think, because we'll lose too much money. So we'll have to build some slipways now. Which ones, right? Pre-build some or something? Maybe I can just get this money. And that will be okay. Because that will allow me to build. For example, I can do this. This gives us lots of more stuff. And then, you know, the water can go into these. And then we can get in the bot as well. And lots of reasons to be happy about that. And then there's a chip needed. You know, that might, I don't know if that will be in range of the longer hyperlane. I would imagine not. I can also send things back though, which would count as a two-way trade. I was saying, if we can get two-way trades, then that's really, really, really good. It just doesn't Earth-like, but I mean it's good, right? It's an Earth-like, it'll work. We get like an extra, we go up by 1. Because it's fine. Right, we can make back the thing. On the other hand, this makes lots more money. The idea is we get geoharvesting now. And we use that to build the second lab. Up here, right next to the other one, so that we can connect in these. Using the Dender technology, right? The goal is to rush to Genesis cells and hyperdrive. And we might need another lab to get there quickly enough. But still, it's a strategy, right? Nothing wrong with that. I guess we got. Actually, I can get. Oh, so I can't even get it because we don't have a Bakar mission complete. Even don't even a tier 1 mission complete, right? All right, this is a thing. That's a two-way trade. I'll get to October. See if we can't get. We want to get as many two-way trades as I can, right? Oh, there's another one here actually. That seems fine. Yeah, we grab this one. And then we get this one here. No, actually it's not, but I mean it is very good. So it's fine, I guess. This is water for humans, not for bots, but still, I mean, this is... Oh yeah, we can make like chips and things in here, right? So we not go for that one then. Am I gonna get another two-way trade? I just need one more, right? Oh, I can do this one. Right. There we go. Okay. That's lots of money. 4 more import hubs. Get a food producing to prosper? I don't know about all that. I think we just make 4 ore now and get the import hubs. Import hubs shouldn't be too bad. Let's see what this is, right? Ore and chips, maybe. Like, we get some science out of it, it's fine, right? It's not the water for you, right? Would produce more ships. That's okay. Not really, but can't do much about it. What are you? We don't have FlexiFab, right? No. We do have the availability to make food out of things if I want to. Which for you, a food processor wouldn't be too bad. But I could also get energy-driven industry, which is more like the direction I want to go in, I think. Because that will make lots of things here, right? Yeah, like lots of stuff. Although it's already setting up both things, but I mean, it can, you know. I guess like food processors could work, yeah, with that, but yeah, right. Just Genesis cells. So we need import hubs to make things work. So one thing I could do is make energy. Which that allows me to do all sorts of things. That's a Bakar mission. So can we make some ore for the Bakar? Why would I want to make some ore? That's the real question. There's a mineral here, but it's obstructed. This one here, but we already did this one. This one all the way down there, which is a bit too far away. This is one which is also already working, right? No good sources. I can blow this up, right? And then, you know, we get closer to it, but the one source we do have is sort of obstructed. Now we can make some here. I guess sure, right? There's one more here as well. I might want to build a lab there. We get some ore for it. It would be very good. Why not look at 6 science? Oh, but it's another scrap it for parts, which will be worth more science than 6. Well, anyway, let's just plonk this down. Because with enough ore, it'll work. Well, it should anyway. Like 2 more ore to go for the Bakar mission. Another import hub. Now we can get one here, right? That's fine. That's this here, which is another one. So many of those, right? Can I just... I can't just make enough ore, right? To unlock the Bakar, which is so good if we could do it, because there's like... That's a place where I want to do that thing that we had there, but... not what I want, but you know, sure. Or... Where be ore at? It could be... Okay, this will do. I get you, I get you, and there we go, finally. Okay, so now, if I then go here, we can make one over here. We can go here. We can make one over there. All of which are going to be really, really good because, like, maybe, no, that's fine. We can blow up a planet, and then we get access to things like Hyperlanes and stuff. Any way of getting the Euphorian mission done? Doesn't look like it, but we're gonna get Genesis cells. So those can be used to make these labs even better. At least the one, right? Are there more locations for it though? Not that one though. There's like this one here, which can be sent into this mod here, which, sure, right. There's you, which I don't really want to do. We want hyperlanes, really. Like 3 more techs I would want, right? Hyperlanes, Elysium, and improved hyperlanes. Like a sleep replacement and like all the tier 4 stuff, right? But we don't have that luxury of getting that much money. I can get, however, that, which would be quite good here. I think I will. Let's go ahead and blow up the ice ball to do that. Can afford another scrap it for parts here. Yeah, now we have like 2 chips here. Don't know if I want to do a chip lab though, because like all these chips are going to be very useful for making legendaries later. Chips and robots and ore and all this stuff, right? You need a bit of everything to make legendaries, which is why I'm sort of like holding off on sending things to everywhere, because it's sort of going to make things more difficult than they should be. There's going to be enough biomatter, that's not a problem. Well, this will make 2 water as well, right? That's actually quite good. Okay, I can make a hybrid lane there. Right, it'll work. Lava's also useless. Happiness is low? Well, not anymore, right? Goal is to hyperlane. That one will work. I need something to help you, right? I mean, that will be in range eventually, right? I think we have to worry about it too much. Minus 6% here. Yeah, I don't see myself in arid here. Well, maybe. That wouldn't be too bad, I think. I think I'll remove this one. Gotta do something in the last month to remove a planet, right? And like one way of doing that would be that. And now we get slightly out of range. Annoying. Maybe that's not the solution then, right? Maybe we do get... I don't think we have enough time to really not get the lab in here, right? We want to hog. No, we can't. I think we have to put it in this area. Which still involves blowing up this planet, right? Like, that's just nothing that's gonna happen, because otherwise we don't have the money. Well, there you go, have like 3 more science, right? All those hyperdrives. Can we get this before? Because if we do, you get a hyperdrive, we get a discount on it, right? So that would be nice. We get the discount. How do we get that discount? There's one over here, right? I think I still built this because it's like 1 more here. And like, that's still fine, right? Because export routes. And then it needs like 1 more hub. That, right? Did we die from this? We don't. We go to deep negative income. Which is real bad. Is there no way of making a hub anywhere? Like just... Oh, there is. This makes lots of water. You can send in one more in there. I don't know which one I blow up. How do you blow up Earth? I sent the water in here. It completes the foreign mission. Which is great because we get a tech discount. Let's make 3 energy and increase population, I suppose, right? We get the hyperdrive first, which is going to be kind of important. Alright, so now we get blow up plants to make hyperlanes. So I don't know if I want to blow that up though, because it's like energy and stuff that we can make. It's a bit of a tricky situation here because we have a need of water, like a very big need of water here. We just don't have enough. There's a help, right? Yeah. This helps a little. Can't afford. Let's go and explore some plants here and just blow them all up. Right, 1, 2, 3. Now we got 5 hyperlanes we can afford. This is easily... Even send that in? Yes we do, because it's like science. That's really necessary, right? To get that up, so that we have enough science to actually do all these things, right? Like the stable jumps and probably like the projects. Right, so this one should be, yeah. that's a big one right there. We get lots of prosperous plants out of that, and that starts off the missions as well, right? I need a 3 energy for the Picard. I make 3 energy. The way to do energy is this one, right? Solar farm. Which actually is not bad. It's out of range, right? Yeah. So I can't do that one. There's this one here too, which again is like... The solar farms seem to be out of range of any way of making them work. It's just less than ideal. Because there's like a need for energy, because we have a mission to do energy. Which I did pick up. I mean, get 60 credits for it, right? So I was like, yeah, let's go for that. But it might be too hard. No, maybe not. Maybe just do this and then make that, and then that works. Should get 2 energy out of this. That's so much energy. Well, we gotta like this side. Which side we go for? I think we abandon this side here. Let's blow up all the plants here. I want to keep that. There's nothing much I can use that for, I think. Because there's lots of biometric water there anyway, so no, don't need it. We're in January, we kind of get reactionist drive to make a little bit more money, but I think like sleep replacement is probably the way to make money, right? But, you know, Universal Harmony and Elysium products are both available right now, so that's the real deal, right? Right, so we get energy, right? That makes 60 money from the Bakar, that's good. Now we gotta make 10 humans. Which I have no clue how. Well, stable jumps, right? I only get 2 more years. Like, I wonder if the Elysium product is all we can do. I think it might be. This. There's a lack of water. This is a real problem. Come on, the goods plant's out of range of everything as well. I thought that would be in range, but it's not. You can get this one at least. Like all of these need boxes, right? This one needs a box too. And it's out of range of either this or that. Like ever so slightly, right? That's quite out of range, I guess. Same here, it's just quite out of range actually. So it's not all that little out of range, but still, like, it's a bit annoying that we can't get any additional goods here. Extra robots. We are making progress on getting that's massively out of range. I was afraid about that. I had a bit of a fear about that being just hugely out of range. We're making a lot more. Water and stuff, right? And there is alright, want that. Okay, that could be okay. I don't need that. It's like trying to sort of make some money, right? There we go, that's 9. Maybe I could just... This one will just get popped quite quickly if I do use it, right? You get a two-way trade out of it, I suppose, right? I mean, what else can I send these humans to, right? Not many places, so that's fine. I want to try to... This doesn't even really help that much, right? Does it? How good is Elysium? Well, 59, right? We need to get like 4 more humans for the Dendo mission. Which I would have loved to get some goods, but there aren't any over here. I should have made this goods as well. I would have maybe done it. I can make 2 more humans here with this. I only have 2 more years as well. I don't know how I can make enough humans. Well, I know one way, which is just founding more colonies, right? But that's not really what I want. I can get you food. That would make you an additional human. Yeah. I mean, I guess. I made a farm here, right? That would work. It's just 1 more human for like 5 months, though. Even more than that. Although, if this... Yeah, it doesn't range into the Earth-like. If it did, that would be kind of neat, because we could make another Earth-like as well. Which that Earth-likes, those have lots of humans on them, if you make them into humans. Unfortunately, there's no... It's like sleep replacement. And that would like... Yeah, now you suddenly have money, but like, it's too late. Too late! I can do this. I think that's the way we go for it. I think I'll bother with this as well. And we get the ball. That makes food. And then we get another colony here. What if I just send in the one food? Destroy that because we don't have the chip for it anyway. With the chip, we now get the dender complete, which gives us another tech discount. Right. 2 more oceans to prosper. I don't think so, do I? No. Happiness is dangerously low. Wow, that's not good. In the last year as well, right? That's not good. We'll decline the missions and we'll go ahead and get an Elysium project. I think we can make one. At least if we haven't used all the things at the point that I wanted to make it. I think this might be possible. He's a bolt and a chip. Yeah, we have those things. Yeah. Alright, what do you need? Oh, partners, right. Could have guessed. There we go. Right, well, we can send in one here. That's a prosperous planet right there. I don't know where the final one goes. Anyway, I got this one as well. So there's a robot, but there's no biometric water or, right? Like 3 things missing there. It's going to be too difficult. This place as well, but again, like it's missing lots of stuff. This place, it has a robot, it has a chip, it has an ore. This place could be it. Here's a little help. Can I get some money? 27. I can get like 6 science. Yeah, no point to that. So yeah, like if I do this, we become prosper. I don't think I want to colonize anything at this point anymore. Get like an Elysium project. And all we need is a water. So yeah, we get this. I'm really short just the water. Seems like it. It's still good because we still got prosperous out of it, right? Because by building it, even if we didn't complete it, can't afford. Well, that's good because that means I guess we did that because that's more logical. I like -6%. I feel like there's nothing much we can do about that. It's a bit of a tricky situation, right? I'm gonna do this. That way I can get the chip. I mean, it doesn't do anything though. Like, unless I have water for it, it doesn't do anything whatsoever. Which I would have loved to get the energy up here, right? That would have solved it, but we did not manage to do that. There's no source of water. It's nearby. But we got loads of biomatter, but the water got sent in here, right? I upgraded this too early, maybe? Because I could have sent it there and then it would have worked. I suppose, right? It's the wrong way. And I can't undo that. So, yeah. Can you actually send, I guess, out of range? What do you need? Successful partners, right? The partners is the hard part. The rest is easy, but the partners is a bit of a messy thing. Oh, maybe. There you go, that's one partner. And then the second partner is quite easy if we can get enough. Oh, that's like too short, isn't it? Oh man, we're like too short. We're really 2 credits short. Because the other partner would be just do that. Like if I... Right. Like this is 12. You get 18, right? And that's not enough. Lack of money. Why is there so much lack of money? So we can't send it. We can send it here, right? So what else can we do? We get like 18 money, right? No more than that. If they're having to do the colonies, which is kind of annoying. We kind of needed a couple extra years. Like the early game was annoying, but I knew that, right? I knew that this was sort of like, oh, look at this early game, right? There's like, it's like really hard because it's like you need the science to get to gravitic mining, and then you know it's not worth because you use up too many asteroids before, and the other things are just not very valuable, right? Because they don't make you any good money. These should be cheaper than the I think Geoharvesting is pretty good. That one's fine, but I mean, I guess that's how we made our money, right? But it just took too much time. In all honesty, to set everything up the way I wanted it to. So we end up not really getting very much out of everything. I still gotta get an extra successful, right? It's just the one blue here. We only got one Elysium project, which makes Elysium kind of right? We should have done Universal Harmony, which would maybe have done better. Because we've got more cultures out of it. Although not that many either, because like most of our colonies are needing goods. Or like a severe lack of resources everywhere. We don't have quite the right things. We didn't have that either, right? We should maybe done weather control. Well, that's a disadvantage of blowing up planets, right? Instead of going for asteroids, it would have been better with the weather control. Unfortunately, we just didn't have the money. We just ran out. Because the missions were too difficult in the early game, right? We needed that 60 credits from the Bakar. And the Bakar were like, no, we're going to give you hard missions. I think 1 month short of being able to do another prosperous. Right, so, you know, it's not the best, but we've still got a few points. 13,000. Yeah, like the sort of like